Florida's Postsecondary Education Readiness Test, or P.E.R.T exam, is a state-issued test that covers reading, writing, and math. Its purpose is to determine where you will be placed in college. Now to Brett with more.
P.E.R.T testing is happening at DHS on April 6. Registration for the test is closed. However, there are still many places you can take the P.E.R.T test, such as Polk State College. You might want to take the P.E.R.T test if you are wanting to take dual enrollment courses or are planning to go to college. Now let's go see what students have to say about the P.E.R.T test. Would you say the P.E.R.T test was difficult?
It was not easy. You think it's going good and then it doesn't go good.
Yes and no.
Is there anything that helped you study for the P.E.R.T test?
There's a study guide if you look it up, and I have resources from my pre-calc teacher, but other than that, no, not really.
Practice tests online and taking them helps.
Why did you take the P.E.R.T test?
I took the P.E.R.T test because it was a requirement to take in order to go to Polk State in the fall.
Because I'm going to be attending college in the fall, and it's going to help for what I need to grow on and for what I want to do in the future.
So what is the P.E.R.T test?
So the P.E.R.T test is a test that most students will take for dual enrollment classes. It consists of 3 sections. There's a writing section, a reading section, and a math section. The writing section is not like FSA writing, so you're not writing an essay. It's very similar to the ACT English or the SAT's writing and language section. So a lot of things that are written out and what's underlined, how are you fixing it, grammar and error correction type work. It's all multiple choice. So the good thing about the P.E.R.T is each section is 30 questions, untimed. So you don't have to worry about that stress of the timer clicking down and you look up and now all of a sudden the clock's running out of time and all that stuff. That's not the case on the P.E.R.T. Most students can finish each section in about 45 minutes to an hour, even though it's untimed. But like I said, it's 30 questions. As you progress through it, it is set up where as long as the questions keep getting harder, you're doing it right. At a certain point, it'll if you're working through and all of a sudden all the questions start staying about the same difficulty level, that's where you're plateaued out, and that's where your score will end up being, But as long as, as long as the questions keep getting harder, you're doing the right thing.
I'm Brett Cohen, and this is BBN News.